Did you know that interpersonal trust is at its lowest point in 40 years? This trust recession is killing your business leads. But don't worry, I've got a framework that never fails to turn skeptics into buyers. Let me show you how to build trust and skyrocket your conversations. So let me tell you about a time that I learned this the hard way. I launched a campaign for a new product thinking it would be a slam dunk. But man, I was wrong. People weren't buying, they weren't even booking calls. I realized they didn't trust me or my offer. It was a wake-up call for me. So, hey there, my name is Martin Sofalvi. I'm the CEO of Maviar.com. With over 12 years in digital marketing, I have businesses rake in $50 million in just the past 2.5 years. But I've discovered that true success isn't just about strategy, it's about mindset too. On this channel, I share the best marketing tactics I learned and valuable lessons I've learned from my 15 years old self-development journey, so you can avoid all the mistakes I made and achieve success faster. So if you're ready to elevate your business and yourself, let's dive in. So here is what I learned. In this low trust world, you need to build credibility before you can sell. I've cracked that code on doing this at scale. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to turn those skeptical leads into eager buyers. Think about it. What would that do for your business? You've probably noticed that your marketing efforts aren't hitting like they used to in the past. There is a reason for that. The game has changed and most people haven't realized it yet. I'm about to show you why your old playbook isn't holding your back. Let me drop a truth bomb here. Everything you know about marketing is becoming obsolete. I'm not exaggerating. After running almost 2,000 marketing campaigns in the past across the wide range of industries, from coaching and e-commerce stores to some of the most iconic automotive brands like Kia, Hyundai, Nissan, NIO, Lotus and Aston Martin, name it, I've seen firsthand how the landscape is shifting. Traditional methods like billboards, newspaper ads and flyers, they are just not delivering the results like they used to. While most businesses are transitioning from these old school methods to online marketing, mastering social media ads and email funnels, the truth is, even these tactics are losing their effectiveness. Consumer behavior is evolving faster than most businesses can keep up with, and merely moving online isn't enough anymore. Traditional methods like email blast and sales scripts, they are losing their punch fast. Here is why. Consumer skepticism is through the roof. People are tired of being sold to. They are blocking ads, ignoring emails, and hanging up on cold calls. And can you blame them, honestly? We are bombarded with marketing messages every single day. It's no wonder trust is at all-time low. But here is the kicker. While traditional marketing is sort of dying, ad costs are skyrocketing. It's a double whammy that's crushing businesses left and right. I've seen companies pour thousands into campaigns that barely make a dent, and it was painful to watch. So what's going on? Why isn't marketing working like it's used to? The answer lies in how people consume information today. Think about it. Where do you go when you want to learn something? Chances are, it's not a company website or a sales brochure, it's social media. The shift has huge implications for how we reach potential buyers. Here is a stat that blew my mind. Less than 5% of content posted on social media typically seen within a 7-day sales cycle. That means if you are relying on social media alone to drive quick sales, you are fighting an uphill battle. But don't panic, this isn't the end of marketing. It's an opportunity to evolve. The businesses that adapt to this new reality are the ones that will thrive. I can guarantee that for you. And I've got a strategy that's been proven to work in this new landscape. Instead of bombarding leads with information all at once, we deliver it in a logical, engaging sequence. It's like telling a story with each piece of content building on the last. This approach does two crucial things. It builds trust over time and it keeps your audience engaged. Think about the last time you binged a great TV show. Each episode left you wanting more. isn't it? That's the power of layered content. It turns casual viewers into die-hard fans, or in our case, skeptical leads into eager buyers. So now, I know what you are thinking. This sounds great, but how do I actually implement this? In the next section, I'm going to break down exactly how to set up the layered trust blueprint and start to converting at a higher level than ever before. Let's talk about the art of digital persuasion. You heard of brainwashing, right? Well, this is nothing like that. Instead, it's about creating such a compelling content that your leads can't help but engage. Want to know how I generated millions and millions in sales using the layered trust blueprint? It all starts with understanding your audience. Think about it. Who are you really trying to reach? In my experience, the most valuable leads are what we call the middle of funnel audience. These are people who've already shown some interest in what you are offering. They are warm leads and they are gold. Here is why. Converting warm leads is way cheaper than trying to win over a completely cold prospects. It's like the difference between convincing a friend to try a new restaurant versus trying to persuade a total stranger on the street. Which one do you think is likely to say yes? Now, here is where it gets interesting. The key to turning these warm leads into buyers, something I call the sequential video strategy. It's like telling a story, but each chapter is a separate video. And here is the genius part. You only show the next video to the people who watched at least 50% of the previous one. So, obviously they showed you their interest. Why does this work so well? Because it keeps your audience engaged and prevents ad fatigue. Think about your favorite TV show. Each episode leaves you wanting more, just I mentioned before, right? That's exactly what we are doing here, but with your marketing content. A crucial part of this strategy is creating a content that addresses problem awareness. You are not just selling a product. You are highlighting pain points that your audience might not even realize they have. It's like a doctor who diagnoses an issue before the patient even knows they are sick. As you move through your video sequence, start to introducing social proof. This is where you show testimonials from satisfied customers. It's like saying, hey, don't just take my word for it. Look at all those people who benefited from what I'm offering. And finally, you create a sense of urgency. This is the nudge that turns interest viewers into actual buyers. It's not about being pushy. It's about giving people a reason to act now rather than later. Now I know what you are thinking. Martin, this sounds great, but I bet it costs a fortune. Here is the best part. You can start implementing this strategy with as little as $3 or $5 or $10 a day. That's less than a cost of a fancy coffee. Imagine turning that $5 coffee into a 24/7 trust-building machine for your business. What if I told you there is a way to automatically nurture leads while you sleep, all starting with that same $5 a day? It's not magic, it's just smart marketing. Let's talk about setting up a sequential video campaign. This is the secret sauce that's going to transform your conversions. It's like creating a TV series for your business, but instead of entertaining, you are educating and persuading. Here is how it works. You start with a personal story. This is where you connect with your audience on a human level, on a deeper level. Maybe it's about how you struggled in your business before, figuring out this method. People love authenticity, so don't be afraid to show your vulnerabilities. Next, you bring in social proof. This is where you show your audience that you are not just all talk. Use testimonials, case studies, anything that shows real results. It's like saying, hey, don't just take my word for it, look at all these people who benefited from what I'm offering. Then you address pain points. This is crucial. You are not just selling a product or service. You are offering a solution to a problem. Make sure your audience knows exactly what problem you are solving for them. Now here is the key point. You only show the next video to the people who watched at least the 50% of the previous one. This ensures you are only talking to engaged viewers. It's like a natural filter that weeds out the tire kickers and leaves you only with qualified leads. This is the most important. But what about social media? Remember, less than 5% of content posted on social media is typically seen within a 7-day sales cycle. That's why this sequential approach is so powerful. You are not relying on a random views or on the algorithm. You are creating a targeted journey for your most interested prospects. And the best part? You can start this with as little as $5 a day. That's right. The price of your daily coffee can kickstart your automated lead conversation machine. Of course, as you see the results, you might want to scale up. But the point is, you don't need a massive budget to get started this strategy. As you move through your campaign, make sure each video builds on the last. You are telling a story, remember? And like any good story, you want to keep your audience hooked until the very end. In your final video, this is where you bring it all home. Remind them of the pain points you just addressed. Show them again how your solution can be changed their lives or businesses. And most importantly, give them a clear, strong call to action. Tell them exactly what to do next, whether it's booking a call, signing up for a trial, or making a purchase. The important thing that you need to keep in mind, it don't need to be necessarily a video. I prefer a video because I have all the equipment. But it can be a blog post. It can be different posts that build on each other. It can be a download that build on each other. But the most important thing is to keep the story build up and make the sequence like to 2, 3, 4 pieces. I never do more than 4 pieces. I think 4 pieces of content is ideal. Also, if you're willing to do with the video, I highly recommend you to do. You need a phone, you need some lighting, and you are ready to roll. With ChatGPT, you can make your script, you can make your sales script, you can build up your story. Even you can ask ChatGPT, the newer models are just crazy good to help you to build up the sequence. So I highly recommend you to try this out. Let's recap what we learned about turning leads into buyers. It all starts with the problem, agitation, solution framework. You identify the issue, make your audience feel it, then offer your solution. Simple but powerful. Now here is the secret sauce. It's storytelling. In this trust recession we are facing, personal stories are your best weapon. They build connections and show that you are a human just like your audience. Remember, it's not about bombarding people with info. It's about guiding them through a journey, step by step. Each piece of content should build on the last, creating a narrative that keeps them engaged and moving toward the buy button. So here is what I want you to do. Start building your trust-building machine today. Your future buyers are out there, waiting for you to show them why they should choose you. Don't keep them waiting. I hope you are enjoying this video. If you do, please subscribe to my channel so I can deliver more marketing and business content for you in the future. See you next time. Bye.